everybody. Nice to have you back. Thanks for joining Globus Goose again. What's on today, Rafa?
Today we want to talk about past simple and past continuous.
Oh my God. This is something really, really important for everybody who's learning and speaking English, because in some languages, the past continuous does not exist in its own form, but it must be complemented by adverbs. But there is a huge difference between past simple and past continuous. Let me show you. Again, our good old timeline, past, future. This here is now, you know, the present continuous we've talked about last time. And when I talk about past simple, basically, I'm using past simple to show, okay, this action is over and out. You can add adverbs or not. It doesn't make any difference, but it shows this action is finished. So why do we need that? We need it for sequence reports. We need definitely to show, okay, I'm finished with this. And as you can see, it all happened at one point of a time in the past. Now, how can I show that? Okay, here we go. We have, for instance, Barbara went to the office, let's say, yesterday. Yesterday is very typical, but you can say 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago, whatever you want to do. The point of time is finished. So you see here our major verb. Our major verb is in the past form, in the second form. So how do I make the question? Did Barbara, and here it comes. We don't use went anymore because I have did here. Did Barbara go to the office yesterday? No. I say no. Barbara didn't go to the office. So you see, when I have did or didn't, our auxiliary verb, I use the infinitive. Did Barbara go? No. Barbara didn't go. And only in, let's say, the positive statement, we have the major verb changed into past simple. The most important thing is that the action is over, and usually you can add yesterday or the point of time or not. It's irrelevant. 2 years ago, for instance, you can say 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. Ago is the key because it shows the action is finished. This is our past simple, very easy. Did, didn't, plus major verb infinitive. Only in a positive sentence, you change the major verb into past. This shows it's finished. Now, I would like to show you the past continuous. It's really easy, actually. And I give you a very simple example, okay? Now, Barbara, I can say, Barbara was going to the office yesterday. What is the difference to past simple now? I'll show you. Because it always takes much longer. So when I say Barbara went to the office yesterday, it's a regular process. She hopped in her car, went to the office. But when I say Barbara was going to the office yesterday, I'm not saying what was happening, but maybe a lot of trucks on the road, maybe, God bless her, she had an accident, whatever. It was taking a very, very long time. So, also, the past continuous shows the action is finished. But automatically, it means it was taking much longer than actually expected. I can give you a little example. For instance, you take a rock or a little pebble. Yeah? You take a little pebble, and I'll tell you that story. Okay. I took a little pebble. I threw this pebble into the pond, and the pebble sank into the pond. A pebble is heavier than the water, so it sank into the pond. So watch this. When I was walking in the park, long time, I found a little pond. Short time. I picked up a little pebble. Is that long or short, Rafa?
That's short.
Aha! So I picked up the little pebble and I threw it into the pond. Short or long?
Short.
Ah! The pebble sank into the water.
Also short.
Also short. Good. The pebble sank into the water and I was walking away. Long or short?
Longer.
I can give you the same example with leaves. Leaves are much lighter than pebbles. Okay, listen. I was walking in the park. Long or short?
That's long.
Good. I found a little pond.
Short.
Ah. I picked up some leaves.
Short.
I threw the leaves onto the water.
Short.
Ah. And the leaves were sinking into the water.
Long.
And while the leaves were sinking into the water,
Also long.
I walked away.
Short.
Exactly. So we often mix the past continuous with the past simple, whereas the past continuous is the pebble and the leaves are the past continuous because they take much longer to sink into the water. So while the leaves were sinking into the water, I walked away. Short. And that's the whole mystery about past simple and past continuous. Let me show you the structure. The question's super easy. Was Barbara going to the office yesterday? So you see, you just go crisscross. Barbara was walking. And for the question, was Barbara walking? And negative? No, Barbara wasn't. I had going. Okay, Barbara wasn't. Sorry, guys. Barbara wasn't going to the office yesterday, and I'm inflecting. Barbara wasn't going. Maybe she tried to go first, but then she changed her mind. It was a long process. Maybe she had fever. Maybe she was sick. I don't know what was happening with Barbara, but she wasn't going to the office. Any more questions, Rafa?
Yeah, so I noticed that when you use the past simple, you use do, did, and now with the continuous you're using to be, was, in this case.
Exactly.
Is it always like that?
Always. That's the trick. Exactly, that's the point. When I want to inflect that something is taking longer, I have to use was, or for plural, were. Barbara and Tommy were going to the office. Yeah? Was or were for the question, was or were at the beginning, and wasn't or weren't for a negative. And the major verb here, major verb plus ing. You see? Going, going, going. It's always plus ing. So if you have to be, change into past, was for singular, were for plural, plus a major verb go, plus ing, then you show this was taking a long time. So I hope I wasn't taking too much of a time for you. I hope you've enjoyed your lesson. And don't forget to like, and what else was it?
Subscribe.
Ah, yeah, subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.